FDA reporting for safer medical products training. Medical products regulations. FDA reporting for safer medical products. Background. Within the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, FDA, the Centers for Devices and Radiological Health, CDRH, is responsible for the safe regulation of medical devices such as external defibrillators, cochlear implants, glucose testing devices, and ventricular assist devices. Under the Safe Medical Devices Act of 1990, SMDA, user facilities, such as hospitals, ambulatory surgical facilities, nursing homes, must report device-related deaths to the FDA and the manufacturer if known. User facilities must also report device-related serious injuries to the manufacturer or to the FDA if the manufacturer is not known. Medical Devices Amendments of 1992 require device manufacturers to report to the FDA/CDRH information, adverse events, that reasonably suggests one of their devices may have caused or contributed to a death, serious injury, or malfunction. Healthcare providers, consumers, product managers/distributors, and salespeople all play a key role in helping the FDA monitor the safety of medical products. Organizations bear legal and ethical obligations to provide useful information about the risks and benefits of their healthcare products. Medical device salespeople are legally and ethically obligated to report to their management or the manufacturer any known adverse events. The federal regulations regarding reporting of adverse events to the FDA is known as MDR, Medical Device Reporting. MedWatch MDR Program. The MedWatch is the FDA's program for reporting serious reactions, product quality problems, therapeutic inequivalence or failure, and product use errors with human medical products, such as medical devices. Mandatory adverse event reporting began in 1984, when the FDA set forth regulations requiring manufacturers and importers to notify CDRH when they became aware of a death or serious injury that may be associated with one of their devices, or a device malfunction that would likely cause or contribute to a death or serious injury if that malfunction were to recur. The final regulations governing these reporting requirements took effect in 1996. Federal regulations require device manufacturers to report within 30 days of acquiring information that one of their devices may have malfunctioned or caused or contributed to a death or serious injury. Report within 5 working days if an event requires action to prevent a public health crisis. Provide supplemental adverse event reports if the manufacturer obtains additional information after submitting the initial report. Federal regulations also require user facilities, such as hospitals, ambulatory surgical facilities, nursing homes, and outpatient treatment facilities that are not physicians' offices, to report within 10 working days device-related deaths and serious injuries to the FDA and the manufacturer if known. User facilities must also submit reports annually to the FDA that include either summaries or copies of all reports of adverse events that it sent to the manufacturers in the past year. MDR for device manufacturers. Section 803.52, FDA Form 3500A. Information that must be submitted in adverse event reports. Patient information. 1. Patient name or other identifier. 2. Patient age at the time of event or date of birth. 3. Patient gender. 4. Patient weight. Adverse event or product problem. 1. Date of event. 2. Date of report by the initial reporter. MDR for device manufacturers. Continued. Information that must be submitted in adverse event reports. Adverse event or product problem. 3. Identification/description of the event or problem, including A. Discussion of how the device was involved. B. Nature of the problem. C. Patient follow-up or required treatment. D. any environmental conditions that may have influenced the event. 4. Outcome attributed to the adverse event, e.g., death or serious injury. An outcome is considered a serious injury if it results in A. Life-threatening injury or illness. B. Disability resulting in permanent impairment of a body function or permanent damage to a body structure. Or C. Injury or illness that requires intervention to prevent permanent impairment of a body structure or function. 5. Description of relevant tests, including dates and laboratory data. 6. Other relevant patient history, including pre-existing medical conditions. Device information. 1. Brand name. 2. Type of device. 3. Reporting person's name and address. 4. Operator of the device. Health professional, patient, lay user, other. 5. Expiration date. 6. Model number, catalog number, serial number, lot number, or other identifying number. 7. Date of device implantation, month, day, year. 8. Date of device explantation, month, day, year. 9. Whether the device was available for evaluation and whether the device was returned to the manufacturer, and if so, the date it was returned. 10. Concomitant medical products and therapy dates. Reporting information for all manufacturers. 1. Manufacturer reporting office's contact name and address and device manufacturing site, telephone number, and report sources. 2. Date received by manufacturer, month, day, year. 3. Type of report being submitted, e.g., 5-day, initial, follow-up. 4. Manufacturer's report number. 5. If the device was returned to you and evaluated by you, you must include a summary of the evaluation. 6. If you did not perform an evaluation, you must explain why you did not perform an evaluation. 7. Device manufacture date, month, day, year. 8. Whether the device was labeled for single use. 9. Evaluation codes, including event codes, method of evaluation, result, and conclusion codes. 10. Whether remedial action was taken and the type of action. 11. Whether the use of the device was initial, reuse, or unknown. 12. If your report omits any required information, you must explain why this information was not provided and the steps taken to obtain it. 5. If the device was returned to you and evaluated by you, you must include a summary of the evaluation. 6. If you did not perform an evaluation, you must explain why you did not perform an evaluation. 7. Device manufacture date, month, day, year. 8. Whether the device was labeled for single use. 9. Evaluation codes, including event codes, method of evaluation, result, and conclusion codes. 10. Whether remedial action was taken and the type of action. 11. Whether the use of the device was initial, reuse, or unknown. 12. If your report omits any required information, you must explain why this information was not provided and the steps taken to obtain it. MAUDE database. Since 1996, the Manufacturer and User Facility Device Experience, MAUDE database, has housed all voluntary and mandatory adverse event reports, including reports submitted through MedSun. CDRH analysts use MAUDE to review the adverse event reports and examine specific devices' adverse event histories, as well as those of similar devices. MAUDE has been replaced with the FDA Adverse Event Reporting System, AERS, which houses adverse event information from all 5 FDA centers. AERS. The FDA's Adverse Event Reporting System, AERS, is a computerized database that contains information on adverse event and medication error reports submitted to the FDA. The database is designed to support the FDA's post-marketing safety surveillance program for drug and therapeutic biologic products. The structure of the AERS database adheres to the International Safety Reporting Guidance issued by the International Conference on Harmonization, ICH E2B1. Adverse events and medication errors are coded to terms in the Medical Dictionary for Regulatory Activities, MED-DRA. AERS is a useful tool for the FDA to evaluate a manufacturer's compliance to reporting regulations and responding to outside requests for information. Summary: promote safe use of medical devices. Recognize adverse events. Report adverse events.